November 2019 planetary transits for Libra and Libra rising. This is an equal house chart set up for 0 degrees Libra on the ascendant, Eastern Standard Time, New York. We begin November 1st, 2019, with 3 planets in Scorpio in the second house sector. The Sun at 8 degrees Scorpio, Mercury at 27 degrees Scorpio retrograde, and Venus at 29 degrees Scorpio, moving into the sign Sagittarius and the third house at 3:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The moon is in Capricorn in the fourth at 1 degree. The planet Mars is at 18 degrees of Libra in the first house. Jupiter is at 23 degrees of Sagittarius in the third house, Saturn at 15 degrees Capricorn in the fourth, Uranus at 4 degrees of Taurus in the eighth, Neptune at 16 degrees of Pisces in the sixth house, and Pluto at 20 Capricorn in the fourth. Mercury, Uranus, and Neptune are retrograde. Please note, the planet Mercury will turn direct motion on November 20th at 2:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 11 degrees of Scorpio. Neptune will turn direct on November 27th, 9:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 15 degrees of Pisces. November 4th and 5th brings a Mars square Pluto energy between houses 1 and 4. Personal desires and drives may clash with family members, resulting in fierce disagreements and power struggles. Your ego energies will run high under this configuration. Make an effort to be accommodating. On another level, use this high energy aspect for getting a great deal of work done on the home front. On November 8th, the Sun trine Neptune between houses 2 and 6 is excellent for taking a holistic approach to matters of health and well-being. The sixth house rules the body-mind connection, and Neptune here teaches that all physical disturbances originate from dis-ease on the mental, emotional, and spiritual levels of our beings. Utilize spiritual practices such as yoga, meditation, or Tai Chi to bring the system into balance. Mercury retrograde conjunct the Sun in the second house on November 11th is excellent for reviewing the income and expenses of the past year. This is the house of what we value, desire, and strive to accumulate. Mercury retrograde periods ask us to review and analyze where we stand in relation to the issues of the house it transits. November 12th brings the full moon, 8:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 19 degrees of Taurus in opposition to the Sun at 19 degrees of Scorpio, spanning houses 8 and 2, highlighting joint finances and personal finances, as well as the difference between your values and needs and the values and needs of a partner. This full moon is well aspected by Pluto at 21 degrees of Capricorn in the fourth house, an excellent time for discussions or negotiations about jointly held property or the acquisition of new property. On November 13th, seek to repair any work relationships that have become strained and need to be healed. Mercury trine Neptune between houses 2 and 6 is a very sensitive vibration that enables you to listen to another person's concerns intently and display tact and compassion. November 14th brings Venus square Neptune between houses 3 and 6, a romantic and dreamy vibration, excellent for writing an email to someone you love. This square favors those working in creative professions with a great deal of artistic inspiration. The urge to escape the mundane will be strong. Do so with a book or movie having mystical overtones. On November 19th, the planet Mars enters Scorpio and moves into the second house sector. The Sun enters Sagittarius on November 22nd and moves into the third house. November 24th brings Venus conjunct Jupiter in the third house and Mars oppose Uranus between houses 2 and 8. A good day to take a break from the normal routine and socialize with relatives, neighbors, or those in your day-to-day environment. Take advantage of the expansive Venus-Jupiter conjunction. Reach out to others, laugh, and have a good time. On November 25th, Venus enters Capricorn and moves into the fourth house sector. November 26th brings the new moon at 4 degrees of Sagittarius, 10:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the third house sector. Excellent for beginning a new field of study or making new connections in your day-to-day world. On November 28th, under Venus trine Uranus between houses 4 and 8, a socially stimulating as well as romantic vibration, seek out the company of your family or an intimate partner and take advantage of this enlivening energy.